So you're probably wondering why a quad bike, because you know you're probably used to seeing lots of nice cars. Well, I have to admit I've had quite a few issues recently. Now, if you're watching this in 2020, you know full well about the coronavirus, COVID-19, however you want to call it. And unfortunately, due to the lockdown, I haven't been able to get in touch with any car manufacturers, especially Porsche, who I wanted to film with, at the moment. But obviously, I can't do that. So I thought, well, what else could I do? And I thought about this. Actually, thanks to Peter McKinnon for the suggestion, because I was watching one of his videos and he was riding a quad bike and suddenly had a brainwave. So, cheers for that. Anyway, so this right here is a Suzuki Ozark Quad Runner. I'm pretty sure that's the name of a Netflix series, but it's pretty cool. Now, I've got a very crumpled up fact sheet here because I really couldn't bother to remember any of this stuff. So let's get started. The cost of this is £5,351, which is quite expensive, but you know, you get quite a lot of bang for your buck, you might say. It's rear wheel drive, it weighs about 330 kilos, it has a 10.6 litre fuel capacity, and has a 210mm ground clearance. Now, all these facts are wonderful if you actually know anything about quad bikes, and what they are is basically things to piss about in, or actually useful pieces of equipment. This is used to tow trailers, anything like that. It's got a tow hitch at the back, which is absolutely perfect. And apart from that, yeah, that's really all it does. So let's get on to the engine. It has a 246cc 4-stroke air-cooled engine, as you would expect. Most machinery is air-cooled. The engine is actually by Suzuki. So, yeah. It has a compression ratio of 9.2 to 1 and has an electric ignition, but if you look down here, it has a pulley to start as well in case your battery's flat, which I thought it was about 10 minutes ago when I got it out of the shed. But it's actually okay, which is good. It has a 5-speed manual gearbox, but it's actually quite an interesting gearbox because normally with a manual you have a clutch. This has no clutch, so essentially it's an automatic, but it doesn't change for you. You can change gears using this little lever down here, and yeah, pretty much it. It has a reverse as well, as you'd expect. Yeah, I've got a couple of interesting facts here. So the cylinder head features screw lock nut valve adjustment for simplified maintenance, because obviously when you have one of these you want it to be easy to maintain. You want to be able to do it yourself because it costs a lot to have these things maintained. It has a link plate type cam chain and an automatic tensioner to reduce mechanical noise, and actually relatively quiet from the actual engine itself. It's a little bit of rattling, but that's what you expect. The proper noise comes from the exhaust system, and we'll get a bit of a listen to that a bit later. Yeah, I really don't care about any of that stuff. So let's get on with driving it, and yeah, we'll just see what happens, and please like, subscribe, let's get on with the video. Now, I should probably mention the suspension and think about it. Probably should throw that away so quickly next time. Now, the front suspension has independent double wishbone coil springs, and they're actually 5-way adjustable, which is really good. I have no idea what setting this is in, but as you can tell, it's quite bouncy. There's quite a lot of give to it, which is perfect, because this ground in the field is definitely not smooth. The rear suspension is a swing arm coil spring as well, which is pretty easy to maintain, and really quite cheap. What else have I got here? Oh yes, the brakes. Interestingly enough, the front are hydraulically operated discs, and obviously you've got drums at the rear because discs all round are quite expensive and really unnecessary in a piece of kit like this. Yeah, it has a manual handbrake, it has a foot brake. Yeah, pretty basic really. Yeah, so now actually on to driving it.
I'm so
tighten it up a little bit, like that. Good to go. Off we go again. The stability is impressive. You can really move around on this nicely. You've got to stand up, you've got to let the suspension take the hits. And it really does take some pounding, the suspension. It's an impressive piece. Whoa. Whoa, let's go. The sound is also impressive. It's got some really wonderful tones to it. Woo. Okay. So, I mean, this is just, I don't really have any words for it, to be honest. I've never driven anything like this before, and you know, you really get the full experience in this. You don't need a lot of space, and you know, you can just enjoy it as it is. This engine, it does make some great notes. It's very impressive indeed, and it's so useful for pulling stuff. I mean, what's not to like? Whoa! Got a feel of stability. It has no traction control, no stability management, nothing. It's just pure bike and you. Oh, what a ride! It's impressive. Oh, as you can see on my face, it's such good fun. Oh, go baby! Oh. The response on the steering, it's so direct. This has a direct drive. The steering rack, straight through here, straight to the wheels. And the brakes are absolutely fantastic. You can really just like dive into corners and you can trust that the bike is going to stop you. Wow, this is something. Whoa! So good. And this little section here should probably change back. Come on, baby. Go through some really tight little sticky areas like that. It's so impressive. Oh shit, that is a massive hole. You can really, I don't know what gear I'm in. You can really go into some tight corners and some sections like those two trees over there, which you can't see, but just imagine them being really tight together. You can get this through there and you don't need to worry about it jumping or skipping across. You apply the throttle and it will just gently ease you out. And that's no stability control, no traction control, nothing. This is an absolute beast. So there you have it, the Suzuki Ozark Quadrunner. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, hope it was interesting, and if you'd like to see more of this type of video, please like the video, first of all, subscribe, second, and third, leave a comment in the comment box down there. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, please like, subscribe, and have a good day. I'm so quick to hit ignore. Buku bitches in my bed. I got scales all on my floor.